Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Jannah. My matric number 202104 will present my project. First, let's take a look at index HTML, the main HTML file of our application. The highlight is header, the head that consists of external style sheet, and jQuery and JavaScript. Next, a header. It contains a header container. That header is expense tracker, and it has a navigation bar which is view history and setting. After that, I have a drop down item. It has food, transport, entertainment, utility, education, and others. After that, it also consists of date, time, and submit button to add expense, and the section ID, which is summary, to show the total expenses daily, monthly, and yearly. Next, I have a setting HTML that also contains head, which is link for external style sheet, jQuery, JavaScript, and the custom style I include in here so that I can see it properly. After that, in here, there are navigation bar, which is home, view history, and container that consists set your budget, that need to user to put the number for daily budget, monthly budget, yearly budget, and also I include a submit button and reset button. For the back button, for my history, HTML also has a title which is expenses history that consists external style sheet, jQuery, and JavaScript, and it has tag in it. Also, in this history HTML, it consists a history expenses list that include date, time, category, amount, and action. It also consists navigation, which is if the user want to go back to main page, he need to click on link index.html. I put a back button image to make it easier for user. CSS file style.css play a crucial role in defining the visual appearance and layout of our application. As you can see here, there are header, section, label, input group, navigation, main, section. The style CSS file is linked to our HTML file to ensure consistent styling across the application, and we keep a minimalist appearance. As you can see here in setting the HTML, now let's ensure our application JavaScript functionality is powered by jQuery. jQuery is a fast, small, and feature-rich JavaScript library that simplifies tasks like HTML, document traversal, and manipulation, event handling, and animation. With the HTML structure and CSS styling covered, let's move on to the JavaScript jQuery functionality that bring our application to life. Our main script.js file handle various tasks including drop-down functionality, set their budget, preference, or add an expense. We store this data in local storage for future retrieval. Let's take a look at how we store in local storage using JavaScript. As you can see here, if the user click on the submit button, it will consist a daily budget, monthly budget, yearly budget, and set the item in the local storage and alert the user that budget saved successfully. Once data is stored in local storage, we can easily retrieve it to populate the application with user preference, budget setting, and historical external data. Let's see how we retrieve data from local storage in our application. Now, from this code, as you can see here, it's a function update summary that consists expenses today, daily budget, monthly budget, yearly budget. It will let daily expenses at the 0 at first, and for each expenses that user add be will be add based on their amount. In our expense tracker application, user can view their historical expenses to gain insight into their spending habit over time. Let's explore how we display historical data in our application. In our history.html, the header is historical expenses list that consists date, time, category, amount, and action. And historical data will be loaded. This pattern allows users to easily navigate back to the previous page, which is